Very thoughtful. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for putting this together. Can we give him a round of applause, please? Thank you very much. So, SCAR to shine. When you think about it, SCAR to shine. Honestly, if you ask me, I would say that the theme of today's event is very powerful. Because the scars that challenges us the most actually eventually becomes what shape us. Most times, the scars that we're trying to hide becomes our strength, becomes our growth, and even our purpose. No lie. I have so many stories to share with you guys because obviously to shine is not easy. There will be a lot of hurdles. There will be a lot of challenges. Trust me. You're looking at Mercy, all dressed up, all beautiful, look, here with you. But to God be the glory. To God be the glory. It wasn't easy at the beginning. I have a lot of stories to share. But I'm just going to share one because of time constraints. Okay, so the creative industry is very beautiful, but also very demanding. I would share this story. I think I've mentioned it once or twice, but I'm just going to share it for the benefit of you all that are here, so that we can learn. I mean, this platform is for us to learn, relearn, teach, and encourage each other, and motivate each other. So, several years ago, I was on a set of a movie titled Aigbe. I don't know if any one of you got to see that film, produced by Wemimo Olupo. Did anybody watch Aigbe? So it's a film that had myself and Femi Branch wear the same lace, and there was So when we were filming, one of my colleagues was in a hurry. He was like, Shike, I have to go. He wanted to go to another set. And then I said, Uncle Yomi, it was Uncle Yomi Fashlan. So I was like, Uncle Yomi Bolelo. He said, he has to get to another set. He has to leave. I said, which set are you going? And then he mentioned the title of the film. And I was like, I'm supposed to be in that film now. The production manager called me. The producer called me. And they even told me the role I was going to play. They sent me a script. But nobody got back to me. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I picked up my phone and called the producer, who happened to be my friend. I was like, Bawoni, what's up now? Kilo Shele. Where I'm filming, Uncle Yomi is saying he's coming to your set. I think I started filming. Oh, I don't jump. Let me reverse. So when I called her and she picked the phone, I was like, hi, babe, what's up? This is Mercy. The first thing she said is, who is Mercy? Tani Mercy. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Showa, okay, it's Mercy now. And she was like, I don't have time. You better introduce yourself properly, or else I'm going to cut the phone. Oh, Bisha and Johnny, Mercy. Oh, Mercy Aigbe. She now said, really? And then go to Sabani, the only Mercy that I know is Mercy Johnson, as an actress and all that. Asha said, Mercy Aigbe. She now said, yes, what do you want? I said, Shan Johnny, Uncle Yomi said he's coming to your set. And then I know you called me for this job. Your production manager called me, and then there was no follow-up call. What's up? And then she asked me, she said, where are you? I said, I'm on set in Ibadan, I'm filming. She said, oh, what got permission, Koto law. I'm like, permission, I don't understand. She said, well, if you want me to be calling you for my jobs, you have to be getting permission from me before you go to set. I'm like, sure, okay, really? I mean, I did 4 years of my life. I dedicated it to this craft. And then I have to be taking permission. She said, well, there's a form. You have to get the form. Yada, yada, yada. She was just saying a lot of things. You have to get the form, and then you fill it. And then henceforth, once you are under me, under my guidance, you can't go anywhere. I have to tell you who to work with, who not to work with, what to do. What. Don't miss out the fact that I said that this person is my friend, though. So you can only imagine how I felt, or how I was feeling listening to her say that. And then the next thing she said, anyway, if you cannot do all that, ojú ọ̀run tẹ́yẹ fò láì fara kanra. Can you help me translate that in English?
The sky is big enough for all birds to fly.
The sky is big enough for birds to fly without touching each other. That's a direct translation. So, it wasn't funny because I was just up and coming. I just came into the industry. I felt so bad. I cried. So your scars are going to come with disappointments, let down. People are going to disappoint you, misunderstand you. I cried. I was like, this person is my friend. If my friend cannot help me in the industry, then what else?
The person is still your friend.
Somehow. So, I cried. I felt so bad. I felt let down. I was discouraged. I was demoralized. But I found courage. And that's one thing that you need to be successful in this industry. Courage. So I found that courage. And I kept going. I was like, hey, okay, no problem. I'll keep going. So there's a need for you to believe in yourself. Believe in your journey. It's very important. I believed so much in myself. I kept going. It wasn't easy. Like I said, I have a lot of stories. I'm just sharing this. I kept going. I was going for auditions. I was giving my best. That same person we met on set several times after that encounter, and we're not talking for like 3 years. We didn't talk. But I kept going. If I get 2 scenes, I'll play those 2 scenes as if my life depended on it. You know why? Because I believe that somebody somewhere, a producer, a filmmaker would watch just that scene. You know how people check into the hotel and Africa Magic comes on, and only they sing and wow, this girl gave a performance. And lo and behold, 4 years later, green, my phone rang. And guess who called me? My friend called me. That person. She was like, hello, Messi Baroni. I said, hello, Talon Soro.
I think that deserves a round of applause. If you are going to clap, let's clap well.
I was like, Talon Soro. And she said, she was okay. Would you please properly introduce yourself? Else, I'm going to cut the phone. And she was like, what's my binoju? Don't forget, almost 4 years after. And then she called me for a job. To God be the glory. She called me for a job. And I was at that point, I was very emotional and I felt very proud of myself. I was like, okay, so you can actually call me for a job without me getting permission from you, without me being under your tutelage. And then she said, she has to, fast forward, she has called me for more than 3-4 jobs. But because I'm a very forgiving person, I tried to focus on the positive side. I went to do the job. And when I got there, I gave my A game. You know when you are going to a war front, I'm like, Mama kill Roy. Then you go, Mama, So that's what I did. So I'm just sharing this story because you have to keep keeping at it. It's very important. And then don't compare your journey with anybody else's journey. When people are winning, applaud them. Because your time will come. Most definitely, your time will come. And then, look, there's so many things. I don't even want to delve into a lot of stories that I have experienced, my scars in the industry. Because, and then growth. See, I want to round up. Growth is very important. You have to keep learning. You have to keep evolving. You have to keep reinventing yourself. Am I communicating? You have to keep adding value to you. It is very important. And before I go, I want to quickly use this analogy. Growth, I said, is not pretty. It's not like taking a seed and you bury the seed. What happens to the seed? It dies. For it to blossom, it's going to die. So it means that it will go through, it's a journey, it's a process. It will shed its skin, it will die, and then what happens? It sprouts and becomes beautiful, and it blossoms. So if you keeping at it, trust me, you will shine through your scar. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. You have given